On this week's edition of the Appalachian Update,
the Hunger and Health Coalition talks about their partnership with App State.
the Women's Center will host Knit Knockers,
And we'll be profiling candidates for the upcoming election.
Thanks for joining us today on the Appalachian Update, your weekly rundown of what's going on around campus provided by your student-run newspaper, The Appalachian. I'm Annie Jones.
And I'm Faith Hatton.
In news, with over 160,000 meals donated to the High Country, App State and the Hunger and Health Coalition began a partnership in March 2005. The university partners to provide food for the community outside of its student population with several departments across campus, like Food Services, Appalachian Student Ambassadors, the Athletic Department, and the Nutrition and Foods Program.
The Women's Center will host an event called Knit Knockers in October. The volunteers will knit breast inserts and donate them to women affected by breast cancer. Their goal is to make them feel comfortable and confident during and after their breast cancer treatment. Knit Knockers are made by following a pattern and are adjustable and cheaper to the patient.
8 candidates for office were profiled this week. The candidates include Tommy Sofield, Charlie Wallen, Leg Hageman, David Searcy, Ray Russell, Jonathan Jordan, Bill Kennedy, and Tim Hodges. You know, I think there's so many wonderful candidates running for election this term.
Yep, this midterm election is going to be super critical. We actually have an important race going on right now between Virginia Fox, House incumbent right now, versus Dee Dee Adams, her Democratic challenger. So we'll see how this midterm election goes. Make sure you are registered in the correct county, in the correct area, and make sure you go out to vote. And now for your arts and entertainment stories.
Boone gets spooky with the Mountain Mystery Tour. Sean Cardwell started the tours last year and is back again in October for his second year. The tour starts off near Cafe Portofino and winds down through downtown, stopping at Proper, which used to be an old jail. The tour ends at the cemetery next to App State. The tour lasts about every 40 minutes and is Friday and Saturday until Halloween.
The High Country Breast Cancer Foundation was founded in 2017 by Irene Sawyer. All proceeds that are raised by the foundation go directly to those affected by breast cancer. Sawyer even pays additional event fees out of pocket. The Be Natural Market is one of their biggest supporters and have given health-related items like supplements and vitamins to breast cancer patients for free. Annie, how does Zeta Tau Alpha help contribute to this amazing organization over October, Pink Awareness this month?
I know that their philanthropy is actually Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so every year in October they host a Think Pink 5K run.
Ooh.
For over 25 years, the sorority Zeta Tau Alpha looks to Think Pink in October during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The Zeta chapter started a 5K walk-run for breast cancer last year to fundraise for High Country Breast Cancer Foundation. This year, the run will take place on October 27th at 9 a.m. at American Legion in Blowing Rock.
And now for sports, here's Susanna Cornegie. Susanna, what's going on in the world of sports?
In men's soccer, freshman midfielder Alex Hernandez earned Sunbelt Offensive Player of the Week. He scored the game-winning goal late to complete the upset over number 22 ranked Coastal Carolina. This was Hernandez's second goal of the season and his first one in Sunbelt play. USA Today named football's junior cornerback Clifton Duck one of their midseason All-Americans. Duck made the list as the second-team returner and is currently 4th in the nation in average yards per punt return with 18.1. He has 1 punt return for a touchdown, which he scored on a 62-yard return against Gardner-Webb. Football's junior linebacker Jordan Fair was named Sunbelt Defensive Player of the Week. He posted a career high of 14 tackles and 1 sack in their game against Arkansas State. Fair tied in the lead for team tackles on the day with fellow junior linebacker Akeem Davis Gaither. Both men's and women's basketball held their media days this week with women's head coach Angel Elderkin and a select group of players taking questions from media members. This included returning senior guard Maddie Story and junior center Bailey Plummer, who led the Sunbelt in rebounds last season. Men's head coach Jim Fox and his players were made available on Wednesday, including senior guard Ronshad Shabazz, who led the team in scoring last season.
Thanks, Susie. To start off your week, head to the Greenbrier Theater for a movie that the New York Times is calling a twisty werewolf tale from Brazil. The showing of Good Manners is part of the Latin America Film Festival and will show in the Greenbrier Theater at 6:30 on Tuesday, October 23rd.
As Halloween gets closer, multiple student organizations are working together to put on a fashion show called Culture, Not Costume, which educates students on what costumes are cultural appropriations. The show will take place on October 23rd from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the Parkway Ballroom of the Plymouth Student Union.
On October 24th, take a trip back in time to relive some of your middle school dance memories and see Jesse McCartney perform live at the Schaefer Center. Doors open at 7 p.m. Purchase your tickets at apps.appstate.edu.
Just 4 days before Halloween on October 27th, the Pagan Student Association will be putting together a Tim Burton-themed Halloween ball. The event will feature free food, a live music lineup, and a costume contest with a grand prize of $100 to the best dressed. The ball will take place in Legends from 7 p.m. until 11 p.m.
That's all we have for you this week. For more news and to read full stories, visit us online at theappalachianonline.com or pick up our newspaper every Thursday.
Thanks again for joining us on the Appalachian Update. Until next time, I'm Faith Hatton.
I'm Annie Jones.
And I'm Susanna Cornegie, and we'll see you next week.